Hi boys and girls, happy Tuesday. So what we're going to do today is we are working with our Play-Doh number sheets. So you either got an apple tree one or a ladybug one or a birthday cake one. And on top of each one, it will say one spot or one candle or one apple or two or three or four. So each one will go up. If yours are not laminated, you can keep them on the full sheet, and I would just recommend that you slip them into your protective pocket so that your Play-Doh doesn't wreck your sheets. So what we're going to do is we are going to get 2 dice because the number sheets go up to 10. And so we need 2 dice because 1 dice only goes up to 6. And you might want your handy dandy number line just in case you need help. And of course, your Play-Doh that I gave you. You either got green Play-Doh or purple Play-Doh. So hopefully you still have it and hopefully it's kind of intact. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll the dice. You're going to look at the dice. You're going to count the dots. So we have 4 there. If you need help, you can go onto your number line. And what you're going to do is find the number 4. So I'm going to use my ladybug sheets. So I'm going to find the number 4. If I'm unsure, once again, I go to my number line and I count. Do I start here or do I start at 1? Always start at 1. I go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what number 4 looks like. I'm going to see if I can find number 4 in my sheet. And I got it. So when I pull out my number 4 ladybug or tree or birthday cake, I'm going to take my Play-Doh and I'm going to pull out and make little bowls. Roll it, roll it, roll it. So you have a little ball. And I'm going to place them on my ladybug. And how many balls do I need to make for my ladybug? If I roll the number 4 on my dice, count to number 4 on my number line, found number 4 on my ladybug, now I'm making 4 balls. And when you're done, you will have 4 dots on your ladybug. Or if you want to do candles on your cake, instead of rolling it, you can roll it so they're nice and long. And you can stick them on top of your cake. Apples can be circles too. So if you have a birthday cake one, then I'm going to actually want you to roll them so they're long and skinny. A candle. And, oops. Make sure you find the number 4 birthday cake and put your 4 candles on top of it. You can see that. I have my 4 candles on top of my birthday cake. And so what I want you to continue to do is so when you're done, so I've used my 4 ladybug, I'm going to set that one aside. And now I'm going to roll again. I got 1 and 1. So that makes 2. So go to my number line, find the number 2, go to my ladybugs, find the number 2 ladybug, and put on 2 ladybug dots. So this practices your fine motor skills with your Play-Doh, your counting skills, and your number sense, and your quantity of sets. It practices a lot of stuff, boys and girls. So this is a really fun activity. 2 dots on your ladybug. So you take this off, set it aside, put your Play-Doh back, and continue and try and get through all of your ladybug or your birthday cake or your apple tree ones. So that's what I want you to do for your number sense activity. And another game you could do with this, as I think I suggested this with your monster game as well, is flip them all over and then randomly pick one up If you're unsure of what that number is, that's when you go to your number line with this underneath and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 matches 7. This needs to have 7 spots on it. If you want, you can add your Play-Doh to your number line first. And then you'd have 7 dots on your number line. And then you can take them off and put them onto your ladybug. And that's another fun activity you can do. So you can either do the dice and find that number in the pile and do it on your number line and do that many dots on your ladybug, or you can put them all upside down and then randomly pick up numbers. So either way is fun. You get to pick which way you'd like to start. Sound fun? And now I'm going to read to you, which I'm going to do for all month. Along with Dr. Seuss, I'm also going to read to you Robert Munch books, because we didn't get to read too many during class time, and I really like Robert Munch too. So we are going to read that, and that will be the end of the day today. And tomorrow we have a fun Mother's Day craft, so hopefully your mom isn't around when we do it. So I hope you have a great Tuesday, and I will see you in 2 seconds for the Robert Munch book. Okay, the Robert Munch book we're going to read today is called Braids. On Saturday, when Ashley was sitting at the breakfast table, her mother came in and said, "Look at your hair. It's a mess. It needs a few braids." For you," yelled Ashley. "You always put a million braids and pull on my hair, and it hurts, and it takes all day. No, no, no. My hair is okay to just go out and play." Then Ashley ran around the house screaming, "Ah, ah, ah, ah," while her mother tried to catch her. After they had gone around the house 17 times, Ashley's mother caught her, sat her on a chair, and started to braid her hair. It took 2 hours because Ashley's mom braided her hair back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth, and up and down, and up and down, and up and down, and round and round, and round and round, and round and round. And when she was done, Ashley looked in the mirror and said, "Ooh, look, it's beautiful, it's wonderful, but it took forever. I wish you didn't like to braid my hair." Ashley went outside and sat down on the front steps. People came by and said, "Hey, Ashley, nice hair." And Ashley didn't say anything. Then Ashley's grandmother came by. She said, "Ashley, what wonderful braids. But why are you so mad?" "It's that mother of mine," said Ashley. "She likes to braid my hair, and it takes all day. Some kids go to the mall. Some kids play games. I just get my hair braided." "Do you know," said her grandmother, "why your mother likes to braid like that?" "No," said Ashley. "She learnt it from me," said her grandmother. "When your mother was a little girl, I used to braid her hair all the time. It took all day." "How come you don't braid her hair now?" said Ashley. "Can't catch her," said her grandmother. "Maybe both of us could catch her," said Ashley. "Good idea," said her grandmother. So they went into the house, and Ashley's grandmother said to Ashley's mother, "Look at your hair. It needs some braids." "No, no, no," yelled Ashley's mom. "I'm grown up now. I have important things to do. No, 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 no." Ashley's grandmother said, "Now, come on, sweet pea. I'm going to braid your hair." Ashley's mom ran around the house screaming, "Ah, ah, ah, ah," while Ashley and her grandmother tried to catch her. They chased Ashley's mother around the house 17 times until they finally caught her. Then they sat her in a chair and braided her hair for 3 hours. It took 3 hours because they braided her hair back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and up and down and up and down and up and down, and round and round and round and round and round and round. And when they were done, Ashley's mother looked in the mirror and said, "Ooh, look, it's beautiful, it's wonderful, but it took forever. I wish you didn't like to braid my hair." Then Ashley and her mother sat on the front steps. Ashley's teacher came by and said, "My, what lovely braids. I wish I had hair like that." "Let's get her," said Ashley. "Get who?" said the teacher. "Get you," said Ashley. "We're going to braid your hair and it will take all day." "Ah!" yelled the teacher. She ran down the street, and Ashley and her mom and her grandmother and all the neighbors ran after her. They chased the teacher around this block 17 times until Ashley finally caught her. Then they sat her on a mailbox and braided her hair. It took 6 hours because they braided it back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and up and down and up and down and up and down and round and round and round and round and round and round. When they were done, the teacher had 1,000 little braids in her hair. She looked sort of like a porcupine. "Looks nice," said Ashley's grandmother. "Looks great," said Ashley's mother. "Whoa," said Ashley's teacher. "I'm going to wear these braids to school." And Ashley decided not to tell her teacher that sometimes people just do not look good in braids. The end. So I hope you enjoyed that Read Aloud story today, boys and girls. And I hope you also enjoy your Play-Doh counting, and make sure, I would love to see you check in with me. So on Remind app or Facebook, if you have time, post a picture of you doing your number counting activity with your Play-Doh and your dice, if you have dice, and your number line, and I would love to see you working away. And I miss you guys, and I will see you tomorrow.